Even the Elementum, which is already known for a medium to smaller knife, is definitely going to be bigger than the Scintilla. And of course, since we're keeping it in the Civivi family here is the Audiobooks. If you're forward choking here, it makes it uncomfortable to use the jimping, but if you're just holding it normal, right, that jimping is going to help with those cuts, no problem. Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel and you're watching Miguel EDC. This channel is all about EDC. Today we're going to be taking a closer look here, doing a review on the Civivi Scintilla, right? Boom, this guy right here. Tiny but mighty little guy right there. So I'm gonna let you guys take some quick first looks, first impressions on this guy. I did an unboxing on this little guy here not too long ago, and I've gotten a chance to EDC this guy here for quite a bit, and then now I want to go ahead and bring you guys some feedback, some impressions, right, so you guys can kind of learn, see what the Civivi Scintilla is all about. Bam! So this guy is going to be a BladeHQ exclusive, right? I got this guy over the holidays from BladeHQ. They were doing a promotion where if you purchase around $199, $200, right, you got this guy included for free. And the very interesting thing about this guy is that I have not actually seen that this guy is available for sale anywhere as of the time of this video, even as of the time of the unboxing. So this was a very nice, you know, I guess one-time special over at BladeHQ. I'm wondering if they're ever going to bring it back. I think they should, because it's a nice little EDC. I don't think they should make it available for sale, because I think a lot of people would really enjoy to get their hands on this tiny little EDC. Let's do some quick size comparisons on this guy. All right, let's do the customary knives that we do on the channel, and that's going to be the PM2. PM2 is gonna just overtake this guy by miles, right? Because it's just a much larger knife, of course. The Pair 3, right? It's the smaller one, and even that one is way bigger. Right? I'm gonna show you some more comparable, you know, knives here in just a moment. Just want you to at least, you know, see the standard knives that we do size comparisons with on the channel during reviews. Here is the Demco AD 20.5 on the Shark's Foot blade, and the brother here, the Demco AD 20.5 in the clip point blade. Yeah, definitely going to be much bigger knives for sure. The Civivi Scintilla, if I'm even pronouncing that right, is going to be yeah, on the smaller knife size. Absolutely, no doubt about that. But at least if you own, you know, some of these other knives that I'm comparing it to, you get the idea, right? This is a Sencut knife, which is a Civivi We Knife subsidiary as well, sister brand, if you will. So the Sencut Crawley at the bottom here, the Sencut Saxy right here at the top. Again, these are medium to larger knives, right? You can see the the Scintilla just looks puny right there compared to those other guys. And let's see, what about the Wrap Model 1? This is still the largest knife, the largest folder that I own, and the Wrap Model 2. I want to say even the Wrap Model 2 is bigger than the Scintilla by a mile. That's how tiny the Scintilla is, right? But again, that gives you an idea. Again, these are the standard knives that we compare, right, all other knives to during a review. Let's keep it in the Civivi family, right? Here is the, of course, well-known Civivi Elementum, right? Even the Elementum, which is already known for a medium to smaller knife, is definitely going to be bigger than the Scintilla. And of course, since we're keeping it in the Civivi family here is the Audiobooks, right? So the Audiobooks is of course going to be a little bit bigger as well. But you know, some quick comparisons there, so kind of gives you an idea, right? Kind of where the Civivi Scintilla stacks next to all the other guys, right? Let's do the same comparison now while the knife is folded, right? So what is it going to feel like in your pocket? So when it folds, though, I will say a lot of the blade, right, does stick out of the frame, right? So that's something that will make this guy a little bit thicker, but not by much. Here it is compared to the Pair 3. Here it is compared to the PM2. So still a much smaller, you know, slimmer and skinnier knife than the Spider Ghost for sure, no doubt about that. All right, here it is compared to the Demco Brothers AD 20.5, both blade shapes. Still, obviously a much slimmer knife compared to the Saxy siblings here. So I want to say it's a little bit closer to the Saxy. I want to say the Crawley's still a little bit slimmer. You guys let me know in the comments your thoughts there on that. And of course, we cannot do it without comparing it to the Wrap Model 1 and Wrap Model 2. So it's definitely wider than the Wrap Model 2, and it compares more to the Wrap Model 1 in width right there. You guys let me know. And last but not least, since we already here, right here it is next to the Civivi Elementum, next to the Ortis. Right, very comparable. More, I would say the width is a lot closer to the Ortis. I think maybe a little bit wider than the Ortis, right? Whereas the Elementum is going to be a much narrower knife right there. I did want to say it compares a lot to this CRKT Piet. I still don't know how to pronounce this guy, but yeah, this guy size-wise is going to be very, very comparable to the Scintilla right there, as you can see, right? Just as long, maybe just as wide, with the Scintilla being just a hair, a little bit longer, just a hair a little bit wider right there compared to the CRKT Piet. But yeah, very comparable knives right there. And look out for the review on this guy, because the review on this little guy will be out on the channel here very soon as well. And let's do a quick carry profile here next to the Paramilitary 2. Right, you guys be the judge of that. The Paramilitary 2 is probably just as, I want to say, as thick right there. No, very comparable. Maybe the Paramilitary 2 is going to be a little bit wider by a hair. Here's the Para 3, right? Very, very comparable. You guys be the judge of that, right? Very, very comparable. The AD 20.5 brothers, regardless of blade shape, they're usually a little bit slimmer, right? So let me get a good alignment right there. Yeah, the Scintilla is a little bit wider, a little bit thicker right there, so you can see. And by the way, I'm testing new angles here, so I'm zoomed in a little bit on the camera. Hopefully it gives you guys a better view. Yeah, the Sencut Crawley here is going to be much wider. The Saxy, same story. Yeah, much wider. The Rap Model 1, yeah, no doubt about that. This guy much thicker for sure. And the Rap Model 2, all right, very comparable to the Rap Model 2. Yeah, about the same. Maybe the Civivi Scintilla a little bit thicker. Here's the Elementum, very comparable to the Elementum. And last but not least, the Ortis, all right, very comparable to the Ortis as well. D2 blade, stone wash. So D2 is already a very solid steel, right, on the budget category. Right, can't go wrong with D2. It is stone wash, so it is going to hide away a lot of cuts and lines and streaks and what have you on your blade. So that makes it very, very good also. Let's see how well balanced this guy is. I want to say the balance is probably going to be somewhere back here. Let's see. Oh, it's like the circus. All right, there it is. That's your balance right there. A little bit hair behind the Civivi logo right there, probably around where the liner lock is located. This guy is a liner lock. So the liner right here locks the blade in place. Every time you open it, you have multiple ways of deploying it, right? Flipper, thumb deployment, and last but not least, my favorite, right? The reverse flick. I'm sure I mentioned this earlier, but this jimping right here comes very, very handy. If you're forward choking, it kind of makes it, if you're forward choking here, it makes it uncomfortable to use the jimping. But if you're just holding it normal, right, that jimping is going to help with those cuts, no problem. I want to say even the reverse grip, right, is going to be, you know, a little bit comfortable as well for a small knife, right, for what it is, right? So G10 handles on this guy, again, with this very unique indentation on both ends. Not sure what the idea was there, but it's very unique because I haven't seen that in any other knives. I want to say this guy is on bronze. Are these bronze washers? Let's see. These are ball bearings, right? I'm not sure you guys can see them there from the angle. They're so tiny. Guys, so tiny, those ball bearings. But yes, this guy does ride on ball bearings, and it's just a smooth action as you would expect from any Civivi. I can't begin to explain it to you guys. So also, you could fail the flip if you don't do it hard enough. This guy is not assisted in any way, so if you don't do the flip fast enough, you could fail it. But as long as you put a decent amount of effort and enthusiasm into it, right, you're gonna be able to flip it open just fine. Same with the thumb deployment, right? Same with the reverse flick right there. All right, guys, so that has been it for the Civivi Scintilla, right? Very unique knife, very exclusive to BladeHQ. It is not being sold right now at the moment. D2 blade, stonewash, harpoon style, liner lock with black G10 scales. Awesome knife. I'm glad that I have it. I'm glad that it's part of my arsenal. I really enjoyed EDC in this guy over the last couple of weeks, and I'm just looking forward to continue EDC in this guy more more and more, right? If you made it this far into the video, guys, you're the real MVP. There is a chance that this brother from another mother, the CRKT Piet, is already up on the channel, the review for this knife right here. If you're from the future, chances are this knife has already been reviewed, so I'll put a card for that right here, right? Put a card right there. If you want to check that out next, you certainly can. This is the CRKT Piet. Thank you guys for being so awesome. Thank you for all your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.